different. I know that sounds crazy, but we've been around him a lot. And sitting at that conference table kind of talking about the year and what he's going to go do, he had this confidence to him that he was ready for this moment. I mean, his teammate lineup at Joe Gibbs Racing, think about this, right? Kyle Busch, two-time champ. Truex, a champ. Denny Hamlin won everything but a championship. So forever, really by no one's doing, he was overlooked, overshadowed. Of course he was. His three teammates were huge stars. And there was this gleam to him to say, I am here. Me, Christopher Bell. I have won 2 races. And I'm excited. I think he is definitely ready for the moment.
When I asked him about coming in after the 2 huge wins that he had, I said, is that giving you momentum? And do you think you have an advantage with that? And he said, absolutely, I have an advantage. They feel like they are the best that they can possibly be right now, and that's what this championship pays. It's this one race that will determine who the champion will be. And when we talk momentum, I don't think there's anyone that could have more momentum, and I'm not saying that in a literal sense, but there was no more momentum on Martinsville racetrack than what Ross Chastain showed us last week. And so now here is a team, a young team with Trackhouse Racing, had Daniel Suarez, Ross Chastain, both of them just getting their first wins this year. Only 2 career wins for Ross Chastain, but he comes into this race with confidence.
All right, so Ross Chastain, we mentioned our time with Christopher Bell. He took us through this move, and he explained that this is nothing he had kind of considered beforehand. It was right here, coming off the corner, where he knew now that he needs 2 points. So this, he just decided. Right here, he goes to 5th gear, wide open throttle. And I want everyone to listen to this. He said about right here in the middle of the corner, his vision blurs. Between the lateral G and the shaking of the wall, he no longer can see where he's going. Then he thinks to himself, oh man, there's a crossover gate up here. He lets go of the steering wheel in case something awful happens catching that crossover gate. He told us that when it all kind of settled back out, he was making contact with the 6 at the start-finish line. My jaw was kind of on the table when he gave us a first-hand account of that. And then, Jeff, what did he say? A lot of talk, should there be a rule made? He kind of looked over and he goes, if somebody else wants to try it, let them, because I'm not sure I would do it again. It was so crazy.
Yeah, he was talking about just the sensation of speed, and when he said everything went blurry, I'm like, what? What do you mean? I mean, it was crazy how he described what it took to pull that off. He made it look easy, but it was anything but.
Well, he's fired off at the top of the sheet there, a couple tenths quicker than our other Championship 4. Logano pops off a lap at a 27:10 on his 8th lap, guys. Most of these guys are running their quick lap at lap 2, 3, and 4. Logano looking like he's got some good long run speed.
Chase Elliott's down there in 10th, and right now Christopher Bell down in 5th.